All right, folks, welcome on back here this Friday afternoon, December 18th, shortly after 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome on back here for our afternoon meeting. Let's get a quick sound check just to begin. Make sure everyone here can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully good to go. Hopefully lightning quick indeed, because we have our Phase 1 class finishing up today. Great to see Gene, who just picked up some coin with me on the AMPE trade. Great to see Mike, Debbie, John, Donnie, Bill, June, John, Don S, the whole team here. All right, perfect. For all of us in social media, folks, welcome on back. The AMPE trade heading into the afternoon, easy enough for us to just like put on our main list here to begin. Tripping over my words here because I want to move fast. We have classes, I had said, finishing up today. So what we'll do is go right from top to bottom across the percent gainers and losers list. Give me a quick second here. All right, so we will go just across the scanners right now. AMPE, just like I said, easy enough for us to just put on our main list heading into the close. Pushing up really nicely. I ended up just scaling out of this trade throughout the afternoon. Ended up making a big squeeze up off the 2 level. From there, ended up pushing up pretty nicely. Really quickly, for all of us inside the trading room, can you folks just hear me loud and clear? Do another mic check. My server just disconnected from TradeStation. So if you folks can hear me, I should be good. All right. I guess it wasn't an internet thing. That was very odd. You folks didn't see that. That was on my other screen. Just disconnected and then just popped back up. All right, good. All right. A little paranoid. Nonetheless, hopefully that doesn't happen during class. AMPE, for what it's worth right now, this trade looking really good still heading into the afternoon. As I said, I scaled out just before. I got out right before it ended up making this last shake from the highs off 225. For right now, definitely going to put on our list still, just a nice level 1 to 2 stock, I'd say. All right, what we will do is just go from the top here. CURO, number 1 top percent gainer, up 88+% still. Looks like all over the place here. I don't know, my chart's slowing down here. I don't know if this is a TradeStation issue here popping up, but yeah, Curo, it is shortable. That's what piques my interest here for a low flow pump and dump type move. It already ended up like crapping out the other way, and it might continue to do more, but at this stage, just not really looking too good either way, up or down. Oh man, I could tell this thing is just slowing down on me today. I don't know what's going on. Not sure if this was just because of the meeting, if this is a tech issue, TradeStation issue. We'll try and zip through this pretty fast. MREO, again, another one from earlier today, popped up earlier, ended up just pulling back. And for all of the volume it's traded today, I wanted to at least check in to see if it was closer towards the highs. But right now, not a whole lot going on. All right, we'll kind of just skip around here, at least at this point, go through the ones that I've seen make a move in the past, not just today, but from the past like month or so, or even year. I mean, just on and off, you see these stocks just pop up on the gainers list, pop up on the losers list over and over. So for instance, you saw me just turn over to this one here, DARE, D-A-R-E. Really quick, I guess I will do this for right now because it looks like there's no volume on the book, but there is. So I just got to do this. There we go. All right, so this looks pretty interesting. This DARE trade, this has been a known pump and dump in the past for as much as it's run up for us, just like off of news or even non-news related runs. It's dumped back down. So trade this with caution, but for what it's worth right now, again, this is like a really nice trend, level 1 stock, like building a beautiful Fausto flag on the 5-minute chart. All right, let's see that. Best, we have Fire Eye fade back up. I remember they were down off some like news with like hacking. Hey man, this is like slow as molasses right now. I don't have a separate platform like Fausto usually does whenever like TradeStation craps out on him. This rarely happens to me here, so hey, not sure what's happening here, folks. Faye, again, another one, just beautiful trend. That alone, I'll just slip on our list. I could already tell based on the trend that one is holding right where it needs to be. The order book on Faye is going to be spaced out a little bit, just given how far it's moved up. I'm just going to try and go from top to bottom pretty quick here, folks. So if you didn't really catch that, just put it right up on your chart, FEYE, right at the highs. Best, again, it ended up making a nice pop going into the early afternoon from 130. It ended up pulling back down to pretty much where it had broken out from here. It was holding strong throughout the day, moving up nicely, and then exploded. So this stock, I mean, I don't know. I mean, just either way, it is shortable. So it already dropped off quite a bit, but hopefully, or perhaps there could be more to come on this. So either way, just up or down. I like the liquidity. It's cheap. It's not like making too sharp of a move per minute. So I do appreciate that as well. Vuzi, this one should have been a no-brainer, but up until right now, I should have said this one was moving up pretty nicely, and then obviously the kind of like the same thing where this had a big volume pop. It's not related, but ended up just pulling right back down now. So, you know, for the meantime, I guess I'll slip this on our list near the middle or bottom, but I want to see if there's anything else that we could find that's better. Folks, how about this? Anything that's up, let me know. Anything up more than 5%. Type it in the chat boards here. I will just skim through pretty fast. Again, not just for the sake of class, but just I don't know what's happening here with my platform. So quick. So Sun W, just from earlier today, familiar name as well. Just want to look at this fast, but ended up popping, then kind of flattening out. All right. Then on the losers list here, I will just say, I mean, honestly, it might sound lazy, but just doing this for 6.5 years now with Fausto and CTU since 2014, I could already tell there's nothing on the losers list that's going to pique our interest on a Friday, on a holiday Friday, nonetheless. BlackBerry off of earnings number 11. It's hard to borrow. So if you can get the shares to short this, then I would certainly say, you know, keep this in mind, but it's slow. Almost too slow. It is at the lows, though, so if it was shortable, for those of us on TradeStation, perhaps I would be more keen to like throw it on our list. Oh, yeah, that's right. The SWI stock. So I will say, as well as I just kind of skimmed this here, the SWI trade, I saw June post in the trading room earlier today, has dropped off so well today as a short and continuing to drop off, obviously, right now. So I want to see if this is like all-time lows. Well, that answers that. It is not, but yeah, dating back to 2019, like around like maybe 12, that is. But nonetheless, though, hey, I love the trend. I love the liquidity on this book right now. I don't know what the news is. Again, right now, class coming up, so I'm not going to check. But yeah, this SWI definitely will put on our list here. Let's see what else we got. Ken saying Faye is up 26%. Exactly why we want to put this on our list. Well, not just because it's up 26%, but the Faye trade looks like my platform issues. Going to cross my fingers are gone. But yeah, right at the highs, this is like storming on up. This is going to make the top of our list here, Ken. Got from Troy saying an IPO CYTH. Down it's up 22+%. I guess it made like a big pre-market pop, pulled back, and then ended up dumping off after the open. It just looks like it's going to keep going. So if you're hopeful for a bounce, I wouldn't really like hold your breath on that. Oh, there we go. So I freeze up here. Yep, now I'm slowing down here on TradeStation again. I'll tell you, it's a like I had phrased before. It's a Friday. It's a holiday Friday. So for all of us on social media, if there's anything else, you folks let me know. For all of us inside the trading room, I think that you folks just pretty much called everything else out. SWI, the Fade trade. I guess data request failed on this. I don't know if that's my issue or just the ticker. FCell, you know what? We're going to slip FCell on our main list right now. It's up 10%. I was going to jump to this actually pretty quickly, and while I have my tech issues, thankfully I have a stop loss set, but I am currently long on this trade. If it ends up breaking below 345, I'm going to take a small loss. But so far, the afternoon has actually treated me better than the morning. I mean, this morning I was up a little bit, but then the afternoon it really started snowballing with the Riot short. We ended up doing well on FCell on the way up, and hopefully still more to come on that. And just given its activity, even if I take a loss on this, it's certainly tradable. So for right now, I personally hope that it continues to go up. If it doesn't, though, I'm going to take a loss, and you know, even from there, it'll still be like a pretty good move heading into the final hour of the day. All right, for all of us on social media here, Facebook Live and YouTube, I hope that you folks enjoy the weekend. Make sure that you folks just like, subscribe, notify right on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/cybertradingu. And then feel more than free to join us inside our trading room cyber group. That is Monday to Friday. Lastly, right at the bell here, any thoughts on the rebalancing? Not as much myself. That's something more Fausto would be able to answer there for you come Monday morning. All right, folks. From Leda, SGMO, a slow poke, unless if it's really holding up nice. It is. It is. And we ended up trading SGMO too. If you folks remember, it was either beginning of this week or it was end of last week, but the stock was like a missile. Ended up moving up for us heading throughout the afternoon. It was last week, end of last week. So good call. I actually like this one. We'll put this back on our main list. Just familiar with it at this point. All right, folks. So I'm going to post and tweet the picks out to you all right now. And then for all of us inside the trading room, I will post the link for class coming up shortly. I'll talk to you then. Take care.